You let me know whenever. Uh, Hello, good morning, people. This is Zoe from Zoe Still Moving About. Newsviews episode XX, because to be honest, been going randomly live so many times in the past week that I do not know anymore how many episodes it has been. I've just managed to set up my computer and I'll figure it out over time. Let me start my camera here. Karen has also joined us. Karen, do you want to be on camera now? Is that okay? Okay, then just get on the shot when it happens. So, wait, I'll just shut that part. Yeah. Um, so yeah, so there have been several episodes. Me driving. The last one, proper one I did from Phuket was, episode 56, which was last day in Phuket, and I had to delay that departure by one day. So there's that. But, you know, it has happened. I have managed to make the move officially, and that's about it. So Karen here. Uh, Karen is a live music manager and singer, professional singer, in Phuket, Thailand, and she's a lot of fun to talk to. She cusses a lot, so people with who are sensitive to that, I would suggest that you don't watch. I think, but yeah, we are planning to do a series of videos together in terms of like, scheduling, in terms of psychological issues, and there's a bunch of stuff to learn from us. A lot of experiences of my own, a lot of experiences of Karen's as well, and I think it would make for good conversations and stuff in the future. For now, we are generally talking, and we'll see where the conversation goes. Face to face or on the phone, we can talk a lot. And this is the first time we're doing it, on live streaming and everything. So it might be fun. But this setup has taken a long, long time. It has taken about 2 to 3 hours, and it's still not perfect, but you know, it's what I can do right now with my limited resources or my limited knowledge of live streaming with other people. Um, so yeah, we're using Line Messenger to actually get things sorted, and yeah, that's about it. Um, So yeah, just a tiny update before Karen comes in. Bangkok, the move has been fantastic. I've met a whole bunch of new people. I've met a lot of my old friends. We've caught up a lot, which is really nice, which has been really nice. And I plan to network for till the end of, this particular month. December 1st, I plan to move to my own space. Right now, I'm staying with some friends, and it just might be a good experience overall. Zosma Productions is pretty decent. I'm talking to a bunch of people about contracts, about different things like that, and I'll see what we are able to do in the future in terms of work. I've met a few. I've met one really smart, really intelligent video producer who made me realize, which I probably should have known this before, but she made me realize that I might just be a video producer full on. So just like her, obviously a completely different level because I'm a newbie, and she is very seasoned, very experienced. It was great having a chat with her and her husband, and you know, they invited me to their house. It was really kind of them. So yeah, maybe we'll have them on stream at some point as well. We will see because their experiences are what I feel a lot of us will learn from, and yeah, basically that. Uh, so Karen
Oh,
is live with
hi.
us.
Hi, everyone. This is the sounds I'm gonna use.
Yeah, she does not sound like that, people, just so you know.
What are you
But
talking about, Sal?
but she is definitely a drama queen if you ever saw one. Um,
Okay.
Karen, I have
Let
tagged
me.
you.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Let me put it on
Yeah,
my Facebook.
sorry, give me a second. I'll be right back.
Okay, so he gonna lift me, and he did. Okay, let me see who is watching right now. You tagged me. It's not there. What the fuck?
I have to check, by the way, on Facebook if everything is working decent. Um,
Okay. I don't see it.
what do you mean you don't see it?
The life.
Really?
Okay, now I see it.
Hello, check one, check one. Yeah, there you go. Can hear you, can hear myself. It's on my personal Facebook at the moment.
What is on my face? I see it's like a fucking line on my face.
Language, Karen. There are kids watching. I'm joking. Do whatever.
Sorry,
Um,
kids. Fuck you, kid. I'm sorry.
so yeah, I've introduced you as the live music manager and singer, by the way. Anybody who needs, you know, business to do with you can contact you. I'll put your um, details on
Mhm.
the live stream, like your well, what is it? Email. Well, it's up to you what you want, but I think your official Facebook, the KPK Live Music Bookings Package, should be on stream for sure. But
Okay.
but yeah, Karen, how are you? Let's do this
I'm good.
proper.
How are you?
I'm good, good. Do
How
you
is
wanna?
your life? You married?
I'm sorry.
How is your life? You married?
Right into that shit, right? No, I am not. Very happily not.
Okay.
Are you?
No, I'm single.
You're single,
Okay.
Jesus.
So you guys,
Mark.
if you not see me after this live video, mean I'm dead.
Okay. How
Like,
fun. Why do you think you would be dead?
because I say I'm single.
Okay, fair enough. That is true. So then we'll definitely put on your home address as well on the live session as well, just to, help with that, I guess. But can you tell everybody the zero people watching what you do? Tell us about yourself, just as
Okay,
an
I'm going to
introduction.
tell you about myself after I share this stuff. So I'm talking with people, not zero people.
But hey,
Okay.
I'm the person you're talking to, so that's just rude, man. But
I'm
I
sorry. Okay, done. See? 1 minute. Okay, so what am
yes.
I doing?
So one of my friends, Mo, was actually really excited about this live. He actually messaged. He's that I can't find the live video, bro.
Yeah.
And
What?
and I told him it's coming, so it's coming. It's here.
Okay.
Yeah, Mo, if you're watching, go
Who
ahead
is
and
Mo?
say hi to Karen. Mo is a friend of mine in Bangkok, actually. Uh,
Ah.
fun guy.
Okay.
So yeah, tell us about yourself.
So first of all, I'm a pretty girl, like you see, and I doing KBK band booking Phuket.
Okay.
Yeah, like you said before. You already talked about me, and right now, I'm doing nothing.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Uh,
become a talker.
you're gonna become a talker. So I was talking about. I told the audience earlier that we will be looking into doing some streams in the future regarding scheduling different
Yeah.
kinds of advice, life advice. I guess I don't know how many people will want life advice from us, but I'm pretty sure we can figure some problems out for people,
Yeah. So
right?
one day we can be called a life coach. A life
Exactly.
a life coach. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah, and make a lot of money, fooling people,
Yeah.
and buying, selling books or some stuff like that, right? That would be probably be perfect. But
Selling book.
yeah, uh,
Okay, so the topic that we're going to talk about today
yeah. What is
is
it?
very very interesting.
Okay.
What is it?
Oh, I thought you were deciding. The topic we were thinking about is well, wait, I had it
It's
listed down.
something that Zoe used to it because in his life.
Jesus Christ.
No. Okay, it's something like everybody. We want to talk about something that about the relationships, about the things that everybody have, so we can have fun and talk, right?
Yeah, I was thinking like so I made a list, right? And I think we discussed further that let's do a general conversation. Do not be specific, Karen.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
um Well, yeah, let me talk about these topics first, but then I have a question that everyone would want an answer to from you specifically.
Uh-huh.
But let's do that right after I list down every single thing. So, like, we're planning to do a general conversation about, relationships in general, like finding people and life of people before they find somebody, life during a relationship, and then naturally breakups. And sorry.
What? No, it's not a competition. I just write it down.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's just that I remember what we are talking.
Yeah, no, I'm just telling people what we are going to talk about. So then we talk about breakups and then moving on because, breakups are definitely hard for people, right? And then moving
Yeah.
on is even harder for people. I think we both know several people who
Yes.
are
Yes.
going through shit and they obviously need help, but they don't know what the hell to do, right? And I think
Yeah.
all
The
of us
last
are like
topic
that.
is the
Yeah.
last the last one that we're going to talk about is the moving on, and that's just very interesting that I want to talk about.
Okay.
And yeah, for the people that are watching, so they have to stay and listen to us until the moving on part.
Good. Good hook. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
There's moving on and there's working on yourself basically. So moving on and working on yourself kind of goes hand in hand, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. You sound really excited. That's good.
I
You
am.
that was a joke. You did not sound excited at all.
I
That's
know, but I
yeah.
am.
Okay, good. Um those my productions is pretty decent. I'm
Okay, bye everyone. Thank you
I'm
for
talking to a
watching.
bunch of people about contracts, about different things like that.
No,
And I'll No, sorry. I'm just double checking. Yeah,
I know, but I am.
I was just double checking that it's actually working. The stream's actually working. Um, well, yeah, yeah. So before all this, I wanted to ask you. I've asked you personally about this question as well, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people do want answers too because you're the first and only Karen I've ever talked to. So I'm really interested in what you felt the word Karen should be used for. If people make fun of Karens all around the world right now, right? So I'm just like curious what you feel about that.
Okay, what I feel about that at the beginning, I was, well, mad because I don't fucking get it. Why? Right? But then it's it's really Karen. It's really something about Karen. So whoever named Karen, why? Why it has to be so mean? Like me too. I'll be so mean. So I agree with them with that Karen shit, right?
Okay, I have a friend by the way who called me and she was really upset about the whole Karen situation. Like she's not a Karen. Like her
Mm-hmm.
name is not Karen. But she was defending about 30 Karens on social media. And she was basically like, why is this something that is there in the world? Like there are women who are right now being bullied and it's really unfair. Do you
Well,
think the same?
no, I don't think the same.
No.
I think it's good because then people give a fuck about Karen.
That is true, right? So you
Yeah.
you think because of this, Karens will never be forgotten. Women named Karen, I guess.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Definitely. And right now there is a new name called Robin, and I think Robin gonna go viral. So whoever named Robin gonna be fucked up like Karen.
Oh, Robin is the video, right? Of
Yeah,
this. What was it
she's gonna
about?
become a new Karen.
That's possible.
Yeah, but I
Karen
don't
and
like
Robin.
it. I want Karen to be
Up
that.
top? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You want them to turn into Robin then.
No, I don't want them to turn to Robin.
You want
Karen
Robins to
is
turn
fine.
into Karen.
Yeah, I Karen. People talking about Karen that way is fine to me.
Okay.
And But I feel sad for the good Karen, to be honest. If like for myself, my name is Karen, and I'm actually Karen, so I'm fine with it. But
Okay.
somebody that really nice, right? And then they got bullied.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that I don't understand.
Okay. I get
So
your
yes,
point.
that's my
I get
idea.
your point. Cool. So do you want to start on this conversation? Thank you for answering that, by the way. You're very um brave to answer for all Karens. I mean, unless a Karen actually watches the video and she's like, I would have fucking killed this Karen for saying
Yes,
that,
yes, yes.
right?
Yeah. Whatever, I don't care.
Okay, cool.
He
Good.
sounds like Karen, huh?
It does sound like Karen.
I know. I know.
Let me speak to a manager. I don't care about this bitch.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
yeah, let's talk about it.
okay,
I'm so excited to talk about it.
fantastic, good. So am I. We have one person watching, so this is super exciting. It was two people.
Hello,
It was
Jarawan, Punjarawan. Okay, can I say hi to the FC or like can I say hi to the people who come in?
sure.
Okay. Keep watching me, huh? Okay.
Okay. She
That
spent a
sounds
lot
good.
of time getting ready, so it would be good to keep watching for
Okay.
sure.
No, I wake up like this. What are you talking?
Well, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, let's do it.
So it starts with finding
The
somebody.
relationship.
Yeah,
Okay.
starts with finding people. What do you
What
think
you
about that?
what I'm thinking about it, everybody have to find the partner, right? To be with.
Why?
Who the fuck want to be lonely in this world? I mean, are you?
I'm not lonely. I think I'm single, but I'm not lonely though.
Okay, you just wait until your all of your friends have partner.
Okay, that
And
happens from time to
okay.
time.
Okay, let me see. Okay, so wait until you get old.
Okay. Like
Wait until
52?
you're 52.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait until you're 54. Right now you're 52
Yeah.
and 55, and then you don't have that power to go out and drink or to drive to see your friends or whatever, and you will be lonely.
Did you talk to
Who are
my
you gonna
mom
get
before
with?
this? By any
Huh?
chance? Did you talk to
What?
my mom before we started this? Because that's something she would say.
Okay, so see, she agreed. A lot of people agree. Okay, whoever watching this now or later, tell me if you want to be alone at
Mm-hmm.
the end, right? Nobody. So why we fighting someone? Because then we want to be with someone at the end, or
Okay.
yeah,
But
and then
don't you think friends is enough?
really like they have their partner. So okay, uh, let's say a good friend, because someone to be with also have to be your best friend,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and let's say that the relationship you're looking for is the best friend,
Okay.
but the best friend you have sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do you want your do you want to find that best friend to be with you when you needed them, when you need, yeah, when you need them,
Mm-hmm.
to take you to the hospital when you're old, to laugh with you, talk with you?
I don't know. Are you trying to convince me?
I'm trying to
I
convince you because you sounds like you fine alone, and I said no, everybody. Okay, let's
everybody needs
talk about
somebody,
you. Let's
basically.
not talk about you will be lonely, happy, lonely. Okay.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
for in my opinion is that why we have to find relationship, because yeah, we don't want to be alone, and most of us
Mm-hmm.
is a loner, right? And when we have someone, is like it's like the gasoline for the
Yeah.
car to run, all the power, the energy, and everything. And yeah, and that's why we have to find those person.
What do you
And
think
what
about?
about you?
Sorry, continue.
What about you? What about finding relationship to you, and why?
Well, before that, I want to make a point, like based on what you were saying, because I don't want to miss
Mhm.
it. I don't want to forget it. Like, there
Okay.
are people in relationships who still feel lonely, even if they're happy, right? There are introverts, there are extroverts, there are different kinds of people. So, so yeah, I didn't really have a question. I just wanted to make that statement that that also happens. What do you think about that?
What I think about that is that they didn't find
Whoa,
the right
careful,
fruit.
careful.
They didn't find the right person.
Oh shit.
But
You're going there. Okay.
but um they, if they love, sometimes we, what are we staying with, right? We
Mm.
staying with love, or we staying with money, or we staying because of sex, we staying because of, so what is that that what
You mean to
that
me?
thing you choose?
We have Cody as well from Phuket. He just signed in. You can say hi
Yeah,
to
I'm
Cody.
not good in English, but what I'm trying to say is that what are you looking for in the relationship? That's what I'm
Oh,
talking
you're
about, right?
talking to me about it?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I think it's just like about having I think it's about having normal conversations and getting through the day, getting through every day and having support
Mm-hmm.
on things that you do and yes,
Am
there
I
are
not? Am I not?
what?
Am I not talking about that?
No, no, I know. But yeah, but you're talking about it in the future, right? I'm talking about it now. Like in the now, like now, present. You're talking
Yes.
about like the future where someone's ending up in the hospital and stuff
No,
like
I'm
that.
not. That's one. I'm trying to convince you, but I didn't talk about the future.
Okay.
I'm
I
trying
didn't
to
know
convince
I didn't
you.
know this session would be about convincing me though.
Okay, I know.
Interesting. My mom
Oh
would
yeah,
love this, by the way. My mom would love this conversation.
yeah, yeah.
She'll like
Okay, so
call me,
what?
she'll be like, is she Muslim?
Okay.
um, but okay, I do get your point. But I just don't think that you need to have a relationship. Although you do have some good times in relationships. I'm not only talking about sex and stuff. Like you do have good times in relationships. I I'll
So
I'll
this is a
acknowledge that.
competition. This is something that we not agree on, and then we gonna say
Fight about it.
why. Yeah.
I think that would
Or
be
what?
interesting. Fighting about things like that. But
Okay.
no, I do get your point of it, which is why I'm saying I can't disagree
I
completely.
don't get your point. So
Oh,
you tell me why. I
okay,
want to understand.
okay. My point is that with relationships comes a lot of commitment, and a lot of people cannot handle that kind of commitment in the long run. So I don't think that it needs to be a constantly a committed relationship. If you are getting, again, not talking about sex and stuff, but if you are getting most of what you get from a normal relationship, then why do you have to be committed to one person? You can have those things, you can have these kinds of understandings, conversations, and everything with multiple people. Why only one person?
No, why? Why are you saying that? So, okay, if you have a relationship with someone, doesn't mean that you can talk only with that person. You still can talk with many person, but you're talking with this person
Yeah,
more than
other
more than
people.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not how what every person believes in though, right? Like two people in a relationship, one of them would be like, "Yeah, I'll talk to it. I will talk to everybody." And the other person's not going to talk to anybody but that one person, and there might be jealousy and stuff. Like how would you deal with that then?
Okay, so now you're talking about that you don't find the right one yet. And I said
This
we're
is not
talking
about
about
me.
finding.
Stop making it about
Okay,
me.
sorry. Sorry. Because of mad now because we're talking about finding relationship,
Yeah,
and then finding relationship means finding the right one. So when you're finding that one, everything gotta be perfect in your life, right?
that sounds a little too perfect to be true.
No, it's
No
not too
offense.
perfect. No, it's not too perfect. You can find that one. Really, you can find that one.
Okay,
Okay, for me now, I find that one. But
okay. I thought you were
um,
single.
sorry,
See?
sorry.
See?
My sister find
Your
that one.
sister.
Okay, it's too
Okay,
late.
yeah, that's
It's
what
too
I
late.
was. That's what I was.
Okay.
Yeah. Just sorry. Just had to correct you there.
Yeah, like I said that what are you looking for, right? And you have to find that
Yeah.
thing that you're looking for. But it cannot be very perfect. It cannot be everything is cannot be perfect, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to admit it and you have to go half half. You go
So
half, I go half, I
compromise.
spin. Yeah, compromise. Yes,
What if
that's
you
the
don't want to compromise?
then you break up and find a new one.
What if they don't want to compromise?
Then you break up with them.
How many times are you gonna break up and find
I don't
somebody?
fucking care.
Okay, you think it's just okay, backing it up, you think that even if you have to go through 100 people to find
Yes,
that
I
special
will.
someone, you think you will. Okay.
Okay, so you're wrong about this. Is that not you are looking for them to find that person? So you,
Mm,
but you're not close yourself. Like you say you don't need it, mean you close the opportunity to find someone, right? But you can go out and make friends with anyone and then open yourself for it. If they come, then they come. You just open your mind for it. You
mm,
are not like looking for it. I need a man, those
mm.
men. Then you
Yeah.
never find.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's what I say. So you
Good.
need someone in your life.
Okay, this is not about me. Motherfucker. Uh,
Oh yeah,
okay, I get it.
yeah. That's what finding relationship is for to
Okay,
me. To me, yeah.
okay. So what's your ideal relationship? Let's start with that.
Again,
What is your perfect relationship? You.
okay. Me is it can be 18 plus, right?
Sorry?
I can like rate 18.
What do you mean rate 18?
Like the people who watch, I can just say shit. Okay,
Just say
so like
whatever you
say
want, man. Say whatever you want.
okay. So is first is good man, love family. Because if he love family, it means he love my family, mean he will love the family that we going to have.
Okay.
So that's the first things.
So
Second,
family is important.
yes.
Yeah.
And second is what is that called? Respect each other and trust and money.
Okay.
And like money is not that money for me, but you can take care of yourself. So I don't need to take care of you.
Okay. Goes you think that should go both ways, right? Like guy should
Yes,
have enough money and the girl should have enough money.
yes, yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Got it.
So we're not gonna have problems in the future. And
Okay.
then about the religions, about
Mm-hmm.
the like they have to be open, not closed mind. Have to open mind
Okay.
about everything, about religion, about the what that's going on every now and then. The fight, this one, what is it? What is it called in English?
Three fingers? What?
Now, yeah, that's going every now and then in Bangkok.
Oh, don't do that. Shit.
I'm I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, about the
Uh,
poly something.
if I end up in jail, by the way,
Okay, I will take you out. I'll take you out.
okay,
About the
perfect.
poly what? Poly.
Politics.
Yes.
Yeah.
So about the religion, politics have to
Mm,
go in the same way. That's very important.
really?
Yes, because if not, then we're gonna fight in relationship.
But you just said that have an open mind about religion, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Open
So,
mind about this too. So if you're not respect that if you are Obama and I'm Trump, like that, and and then we can stay together. That's good,
Okay, so
right?
you're saying extremes in politics, religion, certain ideologies and stuff, even if they're different, if both
Yeah.
of them have open minds, then they can mix, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. I thought you were
But
saying the opposite. Sorry,
no,
my
no, no,
mistake.
no. So, that is very important to me
Okay.
because we're not the same person. We can have a different mind.
Mm,
We can have a different thought, right? And
yeah.
if we're not open mind to understand our partner, then it's gonna be problems. We
Okay.
cannot say, yeah. And but if we lucky is that we going the same way,
Okay.
that we lucky. But if we're not, then we have to open.
Yeah.
And then about sex, and then about culture.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want, yeah, mostly is that they have an open mind. They have an open.
Relationship, you mean? I'm
No,
joking. I'm joking.
but I would love that. No, I don't love that.
I think we
Yeah.
automatically went to the second part of the conversation, which is life during a relationship.
No, it's before because we have to know what we want first before we
Oh, that
fight.
is true. That is true. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Don't shout at me, man.
This is a normal talking. It's a
No, I'm
Karen
just joking.
normal level.
Okay, yeah. I understand it, but I'm not 100% convinced still.
Why? I'm not convincing anyone. What the fuck? You're
Well,
asking me,
true.
I just answer my.
That is
Yeah.
true. Okay. Fair enough. What do you think about is there
No,
anything else you wanna
wait,
yeah.
wait. Before we moving to the next question, how about you?
What about me?
Yeah, answer your question.
Oh, you're the guest. I'm the interviewer. You're the one who's supposed to answer. I don't have to
No, no,
answer
no,
shit.
no. You're not an interviewer. We are talking.
No, no. I know, I know. Um,
Come on.
hmm.
I know you're happy about this conversation.
I am. It's interesting. It's entertaining as fuck. No, for me, I am in agreement with you regarding, you know, open-mindedness and everything like that. If you click, that's the first step. You click because you have similar interests, like for example in music, games, exercise, things like that, diet. Excuse me. So I think those things are there. Then basic interests like doing certain activities together. For example, if you go to an art museum together and you both actually appreciate it, that is better than one person appreciating it, the other person not. um
But if we are
the,
open mind, right?
that's what I'm saying. I was coming to that.
Yeah.
But if you have an open mind, then if both have an open mind, then it's actually better, because then you have your own sorry, I think it's the aircon. I'm getting a throat thing. um because it's actually more interesting than if one person has one interest and the other person has another interest, because then you're kind of joining those two worlds together, because at the
Yeah.
end of the day, if you like each other or are close to each other enough, or and open-minded enough, you would actually talk about it in the middle, at the end of the day, right? Like, I went to this museum, I went for skateboarding, that kind of brings worlds together like that. So I think that being open-minded when you don't have similar interests is actually a really, really good thing, and it's a really important thing to have.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, not everybody's like that. um, and like you said, maybe those people should not be together.
Yes.
Yeah.
And to me, I think everybody have that, but they don't know that they have because it's not hard. at
Mm,
all. To
yeah,
like, okay, if you have a different interest, right? You love watching movie at home. I love watching movie in the cinema.
yeah,
Then we can compromise, right? So
yeah, kind
like
of.
yeah, like I can watching movie with you, but then you promise me that the next week you go watching movie with me.
Okay, I get your point. Yeah,
Yeah,
I get
but
it.
then we have a lot of selfish people among us.
Yes.
That no, I only want you to watch a movie here with me. I will not go to the fucking cinema with you.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
those people are selfish. We don't. Nobody want to date a selfish people.
But don't you agree that sometimes you have to be selfish to be successful or be
Okay, listen to
get
me.
to some
It's not
place?
calling selfish, right? It's not calling selfish. It's like the self. Okay. Uh,
Think about it. Take your time.
I think it's not about the selfish. I
Okay.
think if um it's about the more the important, right? The important thing, which is more important. If you don't work, if you don't have money, then how the fuck you can take care of other people? So everybody have those.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not called selfish when it have to come like two people. It's
No,
not
I
calling
meant
that.
like okay, yeah, I get it because what it all comes down to that if they
Yeah,
are not compatible, then they should not be together at all. But you have to agree that there are probably millions of people in the world who are
yeah.
not are not good together, but they're still together for whatever reason. What do you have to say to that?
Happy for them because they know what they want. If they want money, they're okay with
So they
some
compromise
relationship.
based on different things, which can
Yes,
include money
yes,
as well,
based.
right? Yeah.
Yes, you're right. That's
Okay.
what the words I was looking for. Yes.
Yeah, I
What
get
is
it.
the key, right? For that woman, the key is love. Then they don't fucking care about the money. They don't fucking care about how much you're making money.
Mm,
But if the key is the money, then I don't care. Are you an asshole? Or you have no
exactly.
time for me?
Yeah.
Just have the fucking money and take me shopping. Or I can shop in alone. Just money in, put money in my bank account.
I got it. That sounds like such a toxic situation, though.
Yeah, yeah. So my key is love, right?
Yeah.
And I have to find those men that have the same key.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, good point. I still didn't properly answer, but my own side of it though, because you just kept on talking and talking, baba baba baba. So,
I have
um,
to.
no, I agree.
I
We
think
can
that's a
we can
compliment. Fine. Okay.
we can move on to the next one.
Okay, what's this the next one? But it sounds like the first one sounds like you already agree with me. So okay, we can move to the next one.
Yeah, but this is not about convincing me or you. This is a general conversation that people can actually watch and listen
Let's
to
wait
and
until the move on. Okay, wait until the last one. Then we can talk. Okay, so
life during a
this is
relationship. That's
yeah.
kind of
So this is the finding relationship and before finding related
yes.
relationship, and we move on to the next one is
Yes.
during. So I think during the relationship, this is
Yeah.
interesting. And we already talked a little bit about it when we
Mm-hmm.
talking about finding relationship is that okay, something weird with my face, so fuck off.
Yeah, I know. This is what I was telling you was happening when we were testing it out this morning. You can
No,
try to shut your camera and turn it back on again. That helps.
it's okay, people know I'm cute, don't worry.
Fair enough. And single apparently.
Yep, yep.
Mark's
Okay,
gonna
during
kill me.
relationship,
Yeah.
it's only two things that gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's either work or not.
It doesn't. Yeah.
Mhm.
But then there's a third thing, compromising, right? So there are people right now who compromise just to stay with the other person. What do you think about that?
Again?
There are people, I'm saying, so you're saying one, it works, the other, it doesn't work. And the
Yeah.
third is when people, for example, I think we've talked about this before. People,
But the compromise is the work.
Yeah, but what about we have had this conversation before about how people, for example, have kids just to save their marriage. For example,
Then it's not work. It's in the category of not work,
not work entirely. Okay.
right?
Um,
But
I mean, it is working. It's working in the sense that they're still together. So this is not about a good relationship
no,
or a bad relationship. This is
I
being in a
understand that,
relationship.
but we are talking about the couple relationship, right? Not
Not what?
not the relationship. We're not talking about friend relationship or
No, no,
after
no,
get
no.
married relationship. So we talk about the partner relationship.
Yeah, but there. So you're saying it works or it doesn't work. So relationship or no relationship, right?
No, 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 no. The relationship is working, and the relationship is not working when it's come to two people. So
But they're
I
still
find that
together.
person.
But
Yeah.
they're still
So and
together.
then they're together, and at the end, it's only this relationship is working or this relationship is not working. And when it's not working, then we are another in
Okay.
another
Okay, got it. Got
yeah,
it. Yeah,
like that.
I get it.
Yeah. So when it's not, then we can become friends or we can not become friends at all. It's
Mm.
also during the relationship
Okay. Would you be friends with
pause.
an ex?
I can because I'm a good person and sweet.
What does that have to do with being friends with exes?
Well,
What do you
okay,
mean? What makes you a good person? I mean, what? How is that
it's a
related to
forgive.
being friends with exes?
If you can forgive them,
That's a difficult
right?
one. Yeah.
Yes, the forgiveness. Like
Okay.
if you can forgive them, then you can be friend with anybody in this world, even if they kill my parents. But if
Mm-hmm.
I forgive them, then I can just not um want to what is that, revenge or shit or hate
Yeah. Yeah.
whatever. So yeah, it's a forgive. In my relationship, my ex and everything is bad, but I forgive them. That's why I can still see them and talk with them.
Okay.
So mine is forgive, yeah.
That's funny. A few of my exes, I just want to run them over with a car.
I
But
know, I know, I know, I know.
no, but I get
สวั
it.
สดีค่ะกฤษณพงศ์สวัสดีค่ะ we need Thai subtitle.
I don't know how to do that. Uh,
It's okay.
how do we do that? Let me check. We need subtitles, settings, interact viewer,
What we have?
auto-generated captions.
It's gonna be so funny.
But I don't know if there's Thai. There's
It's okay. See, I love making your life harder and harder.
that is
Such a
true,
best friend.
right? Yeah, sorry, I'm not doing this shit. I've already spent 3 hours on this, by the way. So
Yeah, do it. Do it. Do it. I
yeah.
know you can do it.
No, no,
You
I'm not
are
doing
the
it. I'm
smartest
not
friend I
doing
ever
it.
had in my life. Yeah, that's not
Karen,
true.
I'm not doing it.
I know.
Sorry.
I know.
No, but
It's
I've turned on auto-generated captions. So if somebody's watching, they can follow it.
okay.
Yeah. So you can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Okay,
Yeah,
let's
sorry.
go during.
We just got
So
sidetracked.
during
Yeah.
the relationship, to me, is the my key is care. The words care that I need. I
Okay.
need my partner to have this shit number one, like number first priority.
Yeah.
Yeah. So care. If you care enough, then everything is work. Everything is working.
This kind of sounds too much of a perfect life situation.
No, it's not. Why I can't do it? If you care, I can't do it. So if you, it doesn't mean that you have to be good and you have to be perfect. No, is
Mm-hmm.
that when you care, right? You can
Mm-hmm.
it's come to the talk when you're not happy, and you're gonna ask them, what you're not happy? Am I doing this right? Am I doing this not right? Do
Mm-hmm.
you love the sex with me? Am I do it right? Am I not right? So if not, then I can hot myself up, or you can hot yourself up. So
You
it's
can
about
what?
you
What's hot?
you
Hot?
can hot, like make yourself
Oh,
hot.
make yourself hot. Okay.
Yeah, you can heat up. Yeah, like that.
Interesting. Okay. Use
It's
filters
easy.
and stuff, right?
It's fucking easy, right?
Eh,
Okay, why you care? Why you have a lot of friends? Because you care their feelings.
yeah.
Yeah, and people love it. And you care whoever you're gonna date, right? I'm just guessing. I didn't say you are, but are you?
Are you what?
Are you? If you have a relationship, are you gonna care them?
Care about them? Care for them?
No. When I say care, I mean you care about shit that we are during the relationship and we gonna face in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
When we doing shit together, when we talk, when we eat, when we go out, when so you care what they think. You care about each other.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's it. And it's not hard. It's not that hard. That's why
Mm.
I said the I cannot be with nobody can be with a selfish person. If one person care and one person doesn't because they care only themselves, they can answer only what they like and they not. But they not asking back what I like, what I don't like,
Mm. Okay,
right?
if you make it, I mean, it's good when you make the example that extreme because
Mm-hmm.
that makes more sense to me like that. Maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
like
I get
that.
it. I thought you
So
were
that is
talking
very
about.
important.
I thought when you're saying care when about the other person when you're actually in a relationship, I thought like you meant like genuinely care about
Oh no no
you
no.
know, like
Yeah.
care about them,
Okay, got it.
not
Because
yeah.
in Thai, I'm a Thai motherfucker. I'm not great in English. Okay, I'm sorry. This is life.
What the frick?
This is life. Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that. So when you like interest about other about your partner interest, right? Or
Mm-hmm.
you care about what their feelings,
Yeah.
that the things that you do together, or uh if like they're not with you, you still asking what's happened, you care for them, and then if they not being selfish and that
Mm.
person carry you back, and that's just a great fucking relationship.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And sometimes even if that person not a talking person, but you're open yourself that you are gonna listen to them anytime,
Mm-hmm.
and then one day he gonna open up to you and you're gonna be the person that he can talk to
True.
or she can talk to. Yeah, so it's not hard to care. And if both do the same, then you know, because you feel good being with them, and he feel good being he or she
Mm-hmm.
feel good being with you, and that's just a great fucking relationship. And sometimes if it's not work, or if the fight come or whatever, the
Mm-hmm.
next thing is forgive. We know we're gonna forgive each other. The during relationship, what we need is that we care and stuff, right? And the next one I think is a forgive. We need the forgiveness. If we do something wrong or we accidentally make that person sad or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
we need to forgive each other. Like, okay, my man, okay, my sister man.
No, I agree. I mean, it's really important to be able to again, I don't want to say the word compromise because it just seems like you're selling yourself out then. You
Yeah.
know, you're like kind of, you know,
I'm
you're
like,
like
we are talking about the key, right? We are
yeah,
talking about the relationship and or the key to make it work, or the things that will make it not work.
yeah. No, but that's what I'm saying. Like it feels like compromise should not be the word that is being used here because it to me my personal thought on this I don't agree that everyone should compromise, but they should be able to do their own thing and and listen and when you're saying like forgiveness, like being able to talk to each other like that, I think that's something that's really important, that um you know, be respectful of the fact that you have an interest and they have an interest, and then respect that boundary, you know, basically.
Mhm.
Do you know what I mean? Like respect that boundary, make sure that you don't
Then you're
um
selfish.
I guess I am. No, but
Because
but
it sounds like selfish people.
but I don't think complete selfishness is I don't think
Because you
selfishness
want
is
them to
completely
respect.
bad.
You want that person
Yeah.
to respect whatever you do.
Yeah, but I'm saying that it should go both ways. It should not be just one person.
Then that is a compromise.
Yeah, that's why I did not want to use that word. I don't like that word.
It's not a compromise, but we it's so I'm texting my friend, my best friend.
I know, I know.
Yeah. It's not a compromise, but let's say it's a fucking compromise.
So you
It's
don't
a
think
compromise.
compromise should happen either?
No, it should happen. It
It
should
should
happen.
happen.
Because when I fight with my man, okay, I'm not single. Everybody, I'm not single.
It comes down, yeah, yeah, because you invited Mark in, and now if he finds out, he's just gonna drive straight home and kick your ass. So
Yes,
that's
that's
why
how
you're
we
not
gonna break
single
down. Kill
anymore.
him. I'm not single. And I saw that it's two view now, so it's him there.
Probably.
Yeah. So
Um,
I
hey, that
okay,
is
that's my
him.
boyfriend. Everyone, see, I told you at the beginning that I'm not single. I have one boyfriend and he loves me a lot. Hi, darling.
Mark, I would say go to the first part of this
Fuck
con.
you.
Mark, go to the first part of this conversation. She was not in a
Okay.
relationship. He's gonna kick your ass today.
What?
Um, but no,
Can you share? Can you like and share, please? Like and share.
I'm
To
watching.
everyone
Good.
that are here, I'm gonna be very appreciative if you like this and share our live stream. Thank you.
Cool.
Do it, or I'm gonna kick your ass.
Yeah. Hell no. What hell no to what?
What hell no?
Oh, he's saying no. He's not gonna do it. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
so
so
okay. So
what
when
I'm saying.
I fight, okay, I'm gonna give you a fucking example. So now when you want me to talk and I talk and you want to talk,
Go ahead. You're the
okay.
guest.
So mine. Okay, I'm a guess. Okay, so mine like if we fight and we need to talk and the talk is that okay, here is my part, here is what I'm thinking, and then you can say what are you thinking and why are we fighting. And
Mm-hmm.
after we know and we forgive each other and after we
Mm-hmm.
compromise that okay, if the next time this happens, what
Mm-hmm.
are we going to do? Because so it's not compromise, but we are trying to fix.
Is that
We are
something you
trying.
would do in your relationship? Is that something that you have done and it's
It's
worked?
something that we do, that I yeah I still doing it and it's work because we are not perfect. Like I said, it's not sounds perfect,
Mm.
but why is work? Why the relationship is work is that we talking and we forgive and we sorry and we apologize and after we trying to fix things and then we not changing ourselves. I be myself, you can be yourself, but then when we are together we can have and
Yeah.
try to make it work.
Yeah.
So if what to make that happen is that we have 1,000 fights and we compromise and no we have 1,000 fights and
Mm-hmm.
then we calm down and then we talk and then we apologize to each other and then we fix things and if this shit you like
Happens again.
you say you like fast food, and I said it's expensive, then we compromise.
How do you compromise on that?
By saying, okay,
As an example.
how about 4 days you can have fast foods, and then the 3 days in the week that you can have cheap food with me.
Okay, I get it.
So compromise, motherfucker. Sorry. So
Only I order fast food. Mark is saying only he orders fast food.
yeah, that's something he wanted to do, but I'm sorry, dude. You know what's the right? You know what is really going on in your life. Compromise.
Don't be mean to this. I get your point, but I think fast food and stuff is like a really basic thing. There, I want
Okay,
to.
okay.
There's
More
deeper
extreme, right?
shit than fucking
Okay, more.
fast food, right? Um,
Okay, then for more extreme is that I'm a yeller. I'm a yeller. That is very, 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 very important things that
yeah,
we compromise. Okay, I'm 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 mad now. So I'm loud and I'm a
yeah,
yeller, and he is the
quiet type.
very quiet
Yeah.
person and talk less, and that's just driving me crazy. Okay, so every time we fight about that, and most of the time we fight about that, is that
Mm-hmm.
I'm yell and I'm loud.
Mm.
And then, okay, we talk, and then I said, this is me. If you cannot accept, but the compromise was
No,
that
no, finish that sentence.
this is me and I cannot change.
Okay.
I say that. So, and
Okay.
I say that it's not something that is bad. It's not that I yell and mean I hate you. I still love you, but it's just something I grown up. So I explain. I explain so they understand that this is me,
Yeah.
and I'm sorry, but I will try to
Yell
not
less.
be that all the time, not to yell all the time. But
Okay.
I can tell you that 80% of your life that you being with me, I'm gonna yell, but I still love you. That's it. And but right now his ear have changed. So every time I yell, most of the time that he will feel angry.
Mm-hmm.
I know, like less time that he gonna feel angry, and most of the time he just chill, because now he knows that I'm yelling not because I'm angry, but I'm yelling is because I'm who I am.
Yeah.
It's because of the compromise. It's because of the talk. It's because of the 1,000 fight we've been through. It's because of I'm explained.
So you think that okay. So we're talking about life during a relationship, right? So
Yeah.
you obviously think that talking is the most important thing. One of the
Yes, the
main
talking.
major things
Mean.
that you need to have. I get that. Um
Yeah.
and you know when but this is something I really personally dislike. You know when people say you should change, you know?
Well, nobody need to change. Then
That's
you just fuck that bitch up, and you just tell them to fuck off, bitch.
no, that's what
I'm
I'm
not gonna
saying.
change.
That's what I'm saying. That some people get. I've known people who have gotten into relationships, saying that, oh, if he or she was like this, they would be perfect for me. And then
Oh,
they
fuck
actually
off.
get into a relationship to change that particular aspect of it. And I think that's like really messed up, to be
Okay.
honest. But yeah.
Okay. Talk now. Okay, that is very interesting. So I changed Mark some part.
Mm-hmm.
Is okay. There is okay, but you have to be very, very like you have to be very in the middle, like in the middle.
Mm.
You're not like okay, I'm good or I'm bad, but I want to change that person. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm a middle. I'm a I'm what is that called? I fucking don't know what the English words,
Middle
but
ground.
yeah, middle ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be middle ground on that, and to yourself and to other person too. So for
Yeah.
Mark will let people bully him because he is talkless. he gonna like okay with whatever that happened to his life. So if that motherfucker in his work gonna fuck him up, he gonna be shut up and like sad.
Okay.
So what I did change him is that I say, okay, this is not normal. This is not supposed to happen. You have to learn to be an asshole too. You have to learn to show them that no, you cannot say this to me. So that is the thing I changed him.
But this is you changing somebody for the better. I don't want to use
Yes.
I don't want to use
Yes.
names now from now on because I think it gets too
Okay, sorry.
personal.
Sorry. See,
But
see, see.
but but I didn't want to cut you off earlier. But I think like changing for other things that are good for this person may be a
Yes.
good thing, but changing him or her for yourself, for your own benefit,
That
that's
is
messed
bad.
up.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that's not a kind of like a selfish thing to do, to be honest.
Yes. So
Yeah.
yeah, the changing people is
Yeah.
sometimes you have to change them to be a better.
Yeah.
But I don't know what is better. That some person that doesn't know that you change him to be better for what? For
Yeah.
himself or for yourself.
Yeah.
But if it's for himself, then yes, do it, right?
Okay.
But if you change it
Mm.
for yourself, then fuck off. Like you're telling him to like work harder. It's good for yourself. But no, work harder so you get a lot of money and you can just give it to me.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it.
So that just sucks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's a difference. Changing someone is not bad, but sometimes it's fucking bad, and most of the time it's bad because you're
Okay.
changing for your good.
True. Your own personal benefit should not matter in this.
Yes. Yes.
And so that's basically I mean, if you want to change someone for the better, you're saying that it should be a selfless move and not a selfish move, right? Selfless, like you don't think about yourself, you think about the other person only, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good point. I get it. Could you excuse me
Right,
for
honey?
10 seconds?
I didn't say name. I say honey.
Good. But it's really obvious he's chatting, so.
I don't care. Am I pretty? Am I pretty? I know I'm pretty.
Yep. Um,
Yeah, so that's just the during relationship is that what is the word care? What I use for the word care?
um, you didn't use another word.
Yeah, but I can't so can I use the word care?
Yeah, I think so. I
And
think
then the
so.
forgive, apologize and the forgive.
Yeah.
And then the
Yeah.
talk and compromise, shit, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And explain. Yeah. And what is the changing? About the changing thing, right? If we're not selfish and we make it better.
That could be selflessly changing.
Okay, whatever.
Being
And you think what
selfless.
else? What else that needs for the relationship that's
Uh,
gonna work? What do you think? What else that we didn't talk about? About the interest, right?
yeah. Interest, similar interest or not.
Similar.
Similar
Yeah.
interest or not, yeah.
Because if we have so much different different interests, right? Then
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be so much talk, so much fight, so much explain, so much compromise, and so much that it's just hard for you to spend your life with that person. So
Yeah.
the similar interest will help a lot.
I'm not completely in agreement of that
Why?
because it's like think about jobs, right? Jobs in general. If you have the completely different kinds of jobs, those are similar, and they're kind of, for example, in the entertainment industry, right? So it's kind of like your passion as an individual as well. So like for example, if you're a singer and you're going out with somebody who, I don't know, is a librarian or something, you know, one one
Why the
side,
fuck am I a singer and I have to go?
and you have to go what?
Because you say just saying you're a singer and then I have to go to library. Why the fuck am I going to library?
No, you didn't understand what I was saying. I was saying you forget you here. So one
Okay.
person is a singer and the other
Uh-huh.
person is a librarian. Takes care
Oh,
of a library. So like, you know, complete
okay.
opposite. Like
Then
one
we're
is
not have a
noisy.
similar interest.
Sorry?
Then we're not a similar interest.
No, but that's what I'm saying, that it can be similar interests on other things, just not the profession,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think wait, you started shouting. I totally forgot my point.
Your point is you're not agree with I say we should
Um
have the similar interest.
yeah, I'm saying that we both agreed on this earlier on, that even if you have different interests, you can come to a meeting point in the middle, a middle ground where you
Yes.
go like, you know what, it doesn't matter. We don't have to have similar interests.
Yeah. But
And
if we have, then it's great. Because if we're
it's
not,
easier, you
then
think, right? That's
yeah,
where I was coming to. It's
yeah.
easier
Because
if you have similar interests and stuff.
yes, it's easier. It's easier. But if we're not, then it's fine. If we're not, then we can talk. We can, like I said, the compromise. I know you hate it, but
Um,
yeah, like you love going to eat outside. I love eating inside.
yeah.
I love eating at home, but we can still like okay, we going out on Saturday and we eat at home on Sunday or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think that's come to the talking. But
Yeah.
if we have the similar, like sometimes, okay, to be honest, then you have a different work. Just say we are date. We are not talking about someone else, but we can talk about us, right?
Yeah.
So you are the production whatever and you have to work far, and I am a singer and I have to stay in Phuket,
Yeah.
but we have the similar interest is that you love playing guitar, I love singing, you doing a video and I love edit the video and stuff, and then we can talk when we seeing each other. We can talk, we can have a conversation
Yeah.
and we are happy. It's not about that we have a different word, or you are inside person, I am outgoing person or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, but then we have the something that we interesting that we can talk and we can share every time we seeing each other.
Yeah.
So that is the things that we need, because if you are not, you have nothing that you like that same as mine.
Nothing to offer the other person, right?
Yeah, then what, then
There's no reason to be. But I
yeah,
had an interesting thought.
what is
What
it,
do you think about when people say opposites attract?
what does that mean?
Opposites attract, like two people are completely different and they attract each other. And they have certain, they're close, they're attracted to each other. It's kind of
Yeah,
like the,
because they have those things that they love, that they are, that they like, sometimes you see many movie, two people are just so different, and then one person talking about the car,
mm-hmm.
the sport car,
Yeah.
and then that person just like, fuck, I love that sport car too, and then they talk about the year of that car made or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Just one thing, one fucking thing that you extremely like, and that person extremely like, and it can be very attractive to each other,
No, I
right?
mean, yeah, I mean like opposites though. So
Yeah,
like,
I know. And those people is very opposite. They are just not meant to be together, but
yeah.
accidentally they have those one thing.
So you think that no matter what,
Yes,
there can have to be, there will be some similarities
yes,
in either
yes,
attitude or culture
yes,
or
yes,
religious or political views, shit like that, right?
yes, of
Okay.
course. Or else, no. or else it's just the toxic relationship that they gonna stay for money, or they're gonna stay for sex, or they're gonna stay for whatever, but it's not gonna happy if you don't have the one thing, at least one thing
Mm.
that you are interested.
But don't you think
Similar.
that money, politics, sex, don't you think that can be considered as one of those things?
Can, but the money,
No, you don't think so. Not the money. Hmm.
no.
So yeah,
Why? Why? What are we gonna interest about money? Look how much you're making money and how much I'm making money. How much, like, and then you're talking about the money.
no, that
No,
it's just well, there
then
are
it's gonna be a
definitely
toxic.
people out there who are like that though. You know that, right? There are
Yeah, I
definitely
know,
people
but
like that.
if they then those people are same. See, they're similar. They're
Yeah,
same.
yeah. So they
So
have
it's work.
that. Okay,
Yes,
got
they
it.
have that, right? So
Yeah.
they same. So they are perfect together.
Yeah, I get it. Good, good conversation about this. This was
Hmm.
this was life during a relationship, but I'm pretty
Yes.
sure like I as we talk further, one of my
Me
friends
too.
got.
I like money, Johan. I'm single. Oh shit, I'm not. Come
I
on,
think
come on here.
I
Maluma,
think if I think if Mark
come,
watches this long enough,
come,
you
Maluma.
just might be single by the end of this. So,
Okay, let
mm,
me introduce.
sure. Suki,
Hi, Suki. Okay, so what you saying? Oh, Karen, you're right. You're my life coach.
what? Who's saying that?
You. I said now you can say, oh, Karen, you're right. Now I'm
No,
interested. Now I'm very excited to have someone
no, I'm good.
looking for having my own family.
No way in hell.
Yeah.
Um,
So that
okay.
is the during, and we don't need to talk about the not working because there is a
Why not?
millionth way to make it not work.
Well, yeah.
And definitely, if you don't care, if you're not forgive, apologize, talk about, explain, and changing to be better or similar interests or whatever, it is not
Mm,
gonna work.
I agree. But that's the thing though. I mean, let's talk about breakups.
Wait. Why are you going so far, so fast on that? Wait, okay, calm down, dude. How about
I would
the
add. Wait, wait,
beginning?
wait, wait. We got some in input on chat.
The
I
fuck?
would add
Okay, yeah,
the
we
changes.
already go that.
The changes applied both ways. We are both extreme
No,
ends.
wait, don't read it because it's a name in it.
That is true. Parents influence to stand my. I like to believe I've calmed Karen. Blah blah. She would demand people get fired when they. So very Karen move.
Okay, that's why you're not reading.
Okay, okay. Interesting. Mark,
Yeah. So
we are
those
trying
things,
to. No, no, I know. I'm just reminding people watching that we are trying to make everything really general now.
yes.
So I mean, yeah, we have made
Fuck
mistakes
you!
and.
Delete that, Mark.
Stop, stop,
Alright.
that's what I'm saying. That we can't get personal at all. So if
Yes.
if um uh
Delete it.
if Karen
Delete it or you die.
is stop it. Is this couples counseling? No, it's not. This is what I'm saying. We're not going to talk about our relationships. No names
Yes.
and no our relationships. Let's just be as general as possible.
No,
If
at
you're with
all.
somebody, you say you're with somebody. In the future, that's where
Yeah,
it's going,
yes.
right? You're
That's
not
why
naming
I
anybody.
say that if me and Zoe date, that is why.
Don't get me kicked out. Don't get my ass kicked.
What,
but
darling? What you say?
Jesus Christ. But yeah, let's not do names.
Yeah,
That
delete
would
it.
be helpful.
Okay, that's it.
No, Barney, not couples counseling, I promise. Um, at
Yeah.
least
So
not
what
yet.
I
I
was
think
gonna
I
say
think
is
there
that
will be a session tonight though. I'm not sure anymore.
yeah,
Um,
but look, Zoe, we should talk about this
about what?
more backstage
Sure.
because I want to convince you.
Okay. But
Okay,
look,
so before we go to the
the breakups.
the breakup, then let's talk about what you think that we need more during the key, to make it
I
work
think talking.
during.
I think
Okay,
talking is the most
but it's
important thing.
already in here, so I think so. I said what else?
Dude, we both talked about all these points. We
Ah,
came up we came
I
up
know
with
what
this
else.
together. So I can't randomly. Can you hear me?
Yes, I
Okay,
can.
I thought I pressed a button accidentally. I'm saying I can't come up with other stuff out of my ass. Like these are things that are really important. For me
So
personally, talking is the most important. If you for example have a fight, okay, let's just go on to, the past and stuff. Exactly, listening is important to make it work as well. Thank you, Barney.
listening is important to make it
Yeah,
work.
so
Yeah.
write listening on the list, by the way, because that's a good point. Talking and
What
listening,
is it?
because okay, Karen, you must have noticed that sometimes you are explaining something, you're making a point, but the other person's not really listening. They are only they're only you are doing that, by the way. They're only listening so they can reply to you as fast as possible, but not understanding what you're trying to say. You understand that? You don't agree with me?
No, I'm not agreeing with you.
Why?
The because it's because of I'm using English, not because that they don't understand because I talk a lot, but they
Uh
don't
huh.
understand because I don't say it right.
No, no. This is my point. What do you mean?
Okay,
What did
so
you
your
not say
point is
right?
that the listening, right? The talking and the listening. Yeah, I understand that, but the listening shit is in the care, right? Is that you're
Okay.
listening?
Yeah.
Yes, we already
Okay.
talking about it.
Okay. Sorry.
See, you don't give a fuck. You don't care.
I get your point, though. I get your point.
Yeah. So the listening, yes, is important to make it work, and it's we already said about it. We already talked
Mm.
about it.
Okay. Fair
Care, the
enough.
listening, the care and the listening is in the care, listening. Yeah.
I wanted to add something to the talking bit, by the way.
What is the talking? The talking have the compromise, have the apologize, have the yeah. What else?
Compromise, apologize, but yeah, I mean, for example, if there's a relationship and there are people having issues, like for example, if I'm having an issue, I should be able to talk about it as openly as
Yeah.
possible. And
Yes.
sometimes that's not possible. Sometimes the other person is not okay with that. Um,
Yeah. Then. Mm-hmm.
and when that happens, it's just a kind of like a no go area. For me personally, I'm really loud. Not as Yeah, I'm really loud, but sorry, that was a dick move. Um, I'm really loud, but like if I can't express my feelings openly in a relationship, I just become quiet completely, and I don't know what the hell to do. It's like really confusing, and I think that is kind of unfair, and it needs to be sorted early on in the relationship. Like when the the problem is that we get into a relationship, sometimes we're so excited we ignore all the bad things,
Mm-hmm.
right? As you will, and eventually what happens is you you realize that you're in the shit, and you have to be okay with it. In the beginning, you just accept whatever the hell comes your way because they're like, yeah, we'll figure it out. You never really do, right? So that was my point on the talking bit. You were going to say something.
Is that you're talking about the relationship is not work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that may
So
not work
that's
because
why
of
I
the lack
said
of talking.
what you need and what that bitch need is that care.
Yeah, sure.
So you also gonna talk what you don't like and see if she listen.
Yes.
If she not listen and if she just ignore and she just being selfish, so you have to accept whatever she is and she not gonna give a fuck about you, then it's not a working relationship.
Yeah.
And that's one of the selfish person and you just fuck off bitch, right?
I mean, ideally, that should be done. Yes.
Yeah. And if that happens also with you, you cannot being like you cannot sit and shut up, right? You have to like talk. Hey, you're not telling yourself that, oh, that's okay, we'll make in the future it's gonna work, just okay, I don't have any woman forever for
Mm-hmm.
more than 10 years since you're 42 and now you're 52, you still have no one,
Mm-hmm.
then you cannot not give a fuck about what that you don't like. You have to be very very clear at the
Yeah.
beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also not her fault, but it's your fault too.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, that's it. See, I'm a life coach.
Interesting. We have 7 viewers. I don't know who's at work right now and not working and watching this. That's funny.
Really?
Oh, somebody just
Hi.
as soon as I said that, 7 went to 6. So
Okay.
somebody just figured. Um, okay, do you want to take a little bit of a break before the breakup?
Again.
Break before the breakup? Do you want to take a little
Okay,
break?
so I think there is no such thing. There is no such thing. There is no such thing. There
As
is no
what?
break. There is no such thing. The break before the breakup.
That's sweet. What I was actually asking, do you want to take a break from the streaming for 10 minutes before we talk about breakup?
Okay.
That was sweet. That was good. You were so passionate about it as well. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Okay. Okay. This person wanna say something, and I'm ready
It's
for
like, oh,
free.
Karen.
Say it.
Okay, any,
Okay, let's take a break.
yeah,
Hello, 5 million people. We gotta come back.
yeah. Everybody
Can we
who's
put the music
watching,
on? Can we put the music on, please? I don't fucking care if it's gonna
no, I
fly.
do because it's going to shut. So
Shut
no,
what?
I'm
Shut
I'm
the
not gonna
whole
put any
Facebook?
music. No, no, it's gonna shut my stream entirely. So, and if we did the same thing on YouTube, it would be fine because on YouTube you can cut the parts out easily. Like you can quiet the parts out. On Facebook, it just copyrights the whole video and then we're stuck. And this is a good conversation. I don't want to lose it just because we can have 10 minutes of music. Sorry.
Okay. So I make people look at Suki.
Sure. That can be done. No, I'm going to put the news views thing on. You don't have
Okay,
to
so
be on view.
for 5 million people, we're
Mm,
gonna come right back, and you can still be with the sexy me and the boring
exactly.
guy.
I'm boring guy, yeah. Anyways,
Okay.
thank you guys for watching, but we are coming back. We are definitely coming back. This is going to get more interesting
Yeah.
as well, we are about to talk about what are we going to talk about now? Breakups, moving on,
Uh,
and working on yourself. Working on
before the
yourself is
break.
something that is really, really important, and we're going to be talking about that in the very near future, which is literally 10 minutes of a break. What do you have to say, Karen? You look angry.
I'm not. Am I?
Okay. You're folding your arms and you're pouting, so I figured.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Did you want
Yeah.
to say
So
anything?
yeah, but you saying already. You don't give me the spotlight.
Okay, go for it. This
No,
floor is
you
yours.
already took it.
Okay.
But it's okay. I'm pretty. I win anyway. So
Okay.
okay, let's take a break.
Okay. Mm, this,
Do it.
this. Hello, so we're coming back. Um, just changing camera batteries and stuff. Yeah, we are back. Thank you very much for waiting, people. Karen, can you hear me just fine?
Yeah, you just fine, but let me check in the live.
Back. Thank you.
Okay.
Ian's watching as well. Hey, Ian, I haven't seen you for a while. Hope you're doing good, man. Hope your family's okay.
Can you hear me in live?
I have not checked yet. Watching as well. Waiting.
Okay, I can hear myself in live.
You can? Okay, good.
Yeah.
So let me just make sure it's all good.
Well,
What do you mean? What makes you a good person? I mean, what? How is that related to being friends with exes?
if you can forgive them.
Okay.
Okay. What an
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, we
Talk.
are back, people. We are back live. We have Karen. I introduced her earlier. Let me just introduce her again. She's a live music manager and singer based in Phuket. I'll add all of her details after this live session is over so you guys can get in touch with her if you want some talent. And also, she is an aspiring life coach. I'm joking. But um, I think
Thanks.
we're gonna continue these conversations in the future. So I'm just gonna call us the psychological
Okay, you
maniacs
gotta do that
are
now.
live. I spelled psychological wrong earlier.
Really, you gotta put it up now. No, dude.
Yeah, why not? Just as a booster.
Don't forget to put D. T-H-E.
Yeah, yeah, that's done. That's done. So yeah, so again, this is not couples counseling. Or anything like that, but we are talking about relationships. We're talking about different things that people go through, and not necessarily only our experiences, because we're still young. At least I am. Karen's about 52 years old. Um, so so there is that. And I'm joking, Karen. Um, but but yeah.
If you're happy. You can keep saying if you're happy. I want that you're happy.
Okay, so the next topic
Yeah.
is breakups. So we have talked about finding people and life during a relationship, and now we are on to breakups. When that happens, when they
Okay.
happen, what you go through as an individual, and how you should deal with that. Because for a lot of us, breakups are extremely, extremely hard, and we don't know what the hell to do. And for
Yeah.
that, I have Miss Karen here to advise us.
Mrs. Van. You can call me Mrs. Van Peridon.
Mrs. What Peridon?
Mrs. Van Peridon.
Mrs. Wayne Peridon. I don't know what that means, but sure. Rahil is watching from California, from the US, by the way. He's an old high school buddy of mine. Hi, Rahil. Uh,
Hey.
and they actually visited me in Thailand as well a few years ago. We had a good time. Um, So yeah, breakups. Let's talk about breakups. Karen,
Yeah.
what do you think about it? What do you think about breakups in general?
So I think there is a happy breakup and there is a sick breakup, like very bad breakup, right?
Yeah.
And we don't want to have a very bad breakup.
Okay.
Nobody want that.
Yeah.
And to me, breakup it sucks, but sometimes it sucks for some people. But sometimes it can be like a happy for some people. They want
Yeah.
to break up, and when they break up, they just want it. They just want to break up so much because of what blah 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 blah. So we're gonna talk about. I don't know how to start because it's very complicated.
Do you want me to
The
start?
fighting during is fine, but when it's come to break up, where should we start? Before it's happened, the sign or what?
I think we can talk about the actual breakup and then we can go backwards as well.
Okay,
Like, do you want
so
me to say something first? If
yeah,
you
yeah.
Okay, so how I look at breakups is basically, a situation when the guy or girl is like, I just don't want to do this anymore. It can be because of an argument. It can be because of somebody cheating on the other person. It
Mm-hmm.
can be, um, yeah. So that at least those two are reasons behind it. They don't Maybe one of the people in the relationship, they decided one day that they don't want to compromise anymore, they don't want to change anymore for the other person, and or sometimes the other person is not going to change for them, and they realize it, and then they decide that okay, this is not going to work. Unfortunately, during a lot of breakups that I've seen in the past, either in my personal life or my friends and stuff or family, um, they did not see it coming, and that is a huge problem because we were talking about life during a relationship. On
Okay,
that topic, we were talking about having conversations and listening to each other, right? Because Barney as well said, listening is really important in a
okay. No
relationship.
problem. So you
But
say the problem is that what did you say again? You
I was just saying that you could
the
have a really
problem.
bad breakup if you are not talking to each other about your problems. And so one person decides that, oh, we need to break up. And
No, I okay. So I was looking for the answer that you say that you're not seeing it coming. That's the problem.
yes, because that results in a bad breakup for one person at least, right?
And I have a very interesting question to ask. Is
Okay.
that you say you think you feel pity for who? For the person that not seeing it coming, or the person that shocking them?
No, definitely I would feel pity for the people who don't see it coming because they are still on the relationship in the relationship 100%, right? Whereas the
Oh,
other person's already out of it. So
okay,
they
that's
decide,
interesting
right?
because
Because yeah, just my last point that just because one person is exiting, the other person is literally here. So
okay,
wait, to people like that, well,
okay,
okay,
got it,
this
got it.
looks funny in the camera, but like one person's already done, and
Okay,
then
got
they
it.
decide to tell their significant other that oh, we don't work anymore, and the other
Okay,
person's gonna be like, what? What just happened?
okay, sure. So you feel pity for the people who didn't see it coming,
Yes,
and I'm gonna give you a different,
perspective. Go for it.
yes, perspective.
This will be interesting.
Yes, that's why I said it's very interesting when you say you personally and also your friends and families have those experience not seeing it coming.
Yeah.
So my other perspective is that I myself I
Mm-hmm.
don't want okay. Is he here? Is he okay? I don't fucking care. So mine myself, I think so I give a lot of people the shocking news.
Okay.
But not because of giving them a shocking news, but those cunts not seeing the sign. Like I say, I want to see. I want to talk about the breakup, and I don't know
Uh-huh.
where to start because it's very complicated. It's very complicated topic. Is that
Yeah.
I would like to talk about the sign of it first because sometimes you give a lot of sign. You give a lot of the asking for the talk. You're asking for the compromise. You're asking for the to make it work and blah blah blah. And
Mm-hmm.
those persons just don't give a fuck because they are selfish, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when when other person cannot take that anymore and they say no, we break up, I'm done. And
Mm-hmm.
then you say that, oh, you see, you don't, you didn't see it's coming. Are you cheating on
Yeah.
me? Are you blah blah blah?
Mm-hmm.
That's that's not right. It's not fair. Too.
I agree, but when you say signs, what do you
Uh
mean
huh.
signs? Because wouldn't it be easier to just say it instead
Yeah,
of
the sign is I'm asking for the talk, not I'm. When I
okay.
say I'm, it's like
Yeah, yeah.
the
Get it.
the shocking part, right?
Yeah.
And you are on the side of the not seeing it coming,
Mm-hmm.
and it sounds to me not see it's coming. It's bullshit.
Every time you think?
Not every time,
Mm-hmm.
but I want to give you another purpose perspective that not the cheating. If like I'm cheating and then I just say I have someone, we break up, then we not talk about that, right? But we talk about some other that might happen. Is that maybe they've been saying it 1,000 times, they've been talk about it 1,000 times until like you say that when you're trying to talk and that person doesn't give a fuck and you just not talk anymore
Yeah.
like that,
Yeah.
and then one day you just decide to just this is over,
I agree.
and they
Yeah.
say
I don't
and they
disagree
say
with you
that
on this at all.
yeah, and then they say why I didn't see it coming, fuck you, right?
Yeah.
So
Mm,
that's what I'm talking, that's what
okay.
I'm talking about, is that you're not seeing it coming because they're cheating on you because they really suck and they break up with you, or you just not give a fuck about your partner.
Exactly. I mean, I think if you keep on trying to talk and the person doesn't want to talk, then there's just then it's not pity though.
Yes.
Just to clarify, like I don't feel pity for that. Like if a person is surprised, then you go like, well, I have been talking to you for months or
Yes.
trying to
Yes.
talk to you for months and you refuse to listen. But here's an interesting question. Not interesting, but it's just something. What if during the time of breakup, when you have said, okay, I'm leaving, and
Mm-hmm.
you the other person's shocked about it because they didn't
Mm-hmm.
listen, and then all of a sudden they go like, no, 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 okay, let's drop everything, I'll not go to work today, let's have the talk. Do you
Yes.
think that is too late, is my question.
No. If you really love each other, and if you break up because of they being themselves, they're just
Yeah.
being selfish, and if you are going to forgive and going to give a time or going to have to give that person an
Yeah.
opportunity to have a second shot, then you also can. But if you say no, that means you're being selfish, and you're also being selfish like them, because if you really love that person you should give them an opportunity to say sorry, or give them an opportunity to change shit up for you. If they
Okay.
love you, then they will ask for those change,
But do
for those chance.
you would give them that chance?
Yes.
But what if you think
What
that
if
it's
you
too late?
if it's too late? That mean to me that mean that person is cheating on you or somehow, or he been not royal to you because
Mm.
he been working on it secretly, working on the breakup secretly, not
Oh,
telling you.
okay, okay.
They're not honest with you.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
They work to break up with you and they don't give you a chance to even change, to even say sorry, then fuck you. That motherfucker, you also no need to care.
Mm. Okay. I got it.
So yeah, it's always different perspective. It's always like other ways around.
I agree.
When you want to look, because it's very sensitive conversation. and you cannot just look in one perspective.
Mm.
You have to try to look in many. I've been with a 200 man, so
Good for you. I don't know what to ask about that. I
yeah.
think that was
So
just information that.
I must say that's like, trust me, that
Okay.
you cannot feel pity for this person or that person, but yeah,
Okay.
sometimes what you see is not exactly what happened,
Mm-hmm.
right? Okay, so the breakup is not seeing it's coming. It sucked, but yeah, it's something interesting to discuss and talk about. And what is cause, which is we already talking. What is root cause? But yeah,
What do you think?
after the breakup, right?
Yeah, like, I
So
mean,
before the breakup, and also we talking about when it's come to like people saying breakup, and we going to work on it, and or not.
yeah,
And if it's not, then we're talking about the after breakup, right?
yeah.
What you think about after breakup?
It's interesting. It's like, okay, I'll give you one example of my own life actually. This friend of mine
No
who
shit.
sorry?
Okay, sorry.
No, this is way
Sorry.
back. I don't care.
Okay.
And the person doesn't exist in my life anymore, so it doesn't matter. But what I was gonna say is that I was going through this massive breakup or whatever, and a friend of mine who I had not talked to for years called me, and
Okay.
they just went like, and I, obviously I'm really thankful. I'm still in touch with him from time to time. He just went like, dude, you need to completely change your mind from thinking about this girl and just do whatever you think is possible. Just keep yourself as busy as possible. He said if you want to do like pottery, take a class and do pottery. If you want to learn how to paint or you know how to paint, just paint something. Just go out, play guitar, you know. He said one more thing that I'm not going to say here, but like,
Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it.
he
Say it.
basic
Say it.
he basically just went like, fuck anything that moves at this point, like, just do whatever to have your hands full on every other thing except this one girl, and it actually worked. I did most of those things, but it actually worked. And so I give that advice now to a lot of other people who are going through stuff. I go like, just keep yourself as busy as possible, because there's literally nothing else for you to do. You're not busy on phone calls, you're not busy on your phone, on messages anymore, you're not going out on dates, you're not spending money. So spend that money on yourself. Do everything for yourself from now on for however long that you can. And that basically,
Okay.
I think that really works. That's like one piece of advice I really, really do appreciate that my friend
Okay.
gave me. So, if that
I think that's
answers.
the. I think to me that's just um it's very toxic way.
You think so?
Yeah,
But it worked.
because maybe it's not. Maybe you think it's work, but it's not. To me, I feels like, what are you typing? You're not give a fuck.
I'm doing something for the stream, but please continue. I can hear you.
Okay, so to me, those things is escaping. Like, you are not fixed. You are not fixed the feelings, the whatever you are faced with. You not accept it, and you just escape from it, but it will just being there. So every time we're talking about those those heartbreak thing, you still can feel it, and you still feel angry, and you still not forgive them, and it can fuck with your life, and it can, and it will have the effect on what you're gonna see of the next woman. Like, you know that's why you don't want to be in relationship. That's why you're not, right? Not you, but I talk about those people. So I say you, but not you,
Yeah.
or you are. I don't know. But yeah, let's think about it. So if you already give up on relationship, then you're not gonna find those happy relationship, right? Because you not fixed with the past, the past yet, and you escape from it by fuck things that move, by
Fuck everything that moves.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So that maybe that is not the right way to deal with it after the breakup. So we literally talking about how people handle it, right? And I think those is not the right way of handle it. You escape from it, but it's right there, and it's fuck with your feelings, it's fuck with your heart, it's fuck with who you are, and
Mm-hmm.
it's fuck with how you will look, your how you seeing the relationship, right?
I'm not fully in agreement, but I get your point. I
Yeah.
think I think there's different ways of handling it. I
Yes,
think
yes,
I
yes.
think what worked for me back then would not and will not work for me today. Just
Oh
because
yeah.
I'm a different person entirely.
Mm-hmm.
I still respect
And how you
women, so
deal,
there's
so you
that.
deal with it differently,
Sorry?
so you deal with the breakup different than before.
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah. I think yeah, I think you grow over the years, right? You have different perspectives over the years. You have different um experiences over the years, and one breakup is not the same as the other breakup. Why are you laughing?
No, I'm smiling.
Okay. But I'm still saying one breakup is not the same as the other. So it's possible to handle it differently. And then if you are more guarded, which I normally am now, um,
I think.
I would not open up as much as I used to do in the past. So
Yeah.
so maybe that's being a little stronger, but also maybe being a little scared. I don't know.
Yeah. So to me, it's like, why am I never give up on finding someone? Even I got fucked up a lot
Mm-hmm.
in my relationship with my ex, how many ex, but I still have hope for, the next
True love.
per- yeah, not
Okay.
the true love, but the best friend. I will call the best friend in my life, because when I find someone, I find best friend. I didn't find the boyfriend.
Mm. No, but
Hmm.
but I think this conversation is more about moving on than it is about the
Yeah, the
actual
moving
breakup,
on.
right?
I'm still talking. The moving on.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're talking about the breakup
Yeah.
still,
We're
and
so basically the point of this topic in my thought process, you can change it if you want, is to help somebody. If somebody is going
yes,
through a breakup right now, what
yes,
would you tell them?
yes. I'm going to say it.
Okay, say it.
So during the breakup, right? I think what are you saying is that to me it's the escape from it, not the working through
Mm-hmm.
or facing it, right? If you're facing it, it would take short time. It would take little time. But if you escape from it and then you do something, well, if when I say you, it's not you, okay?
Yeah, yeah, I
And
get
if
it.
you like, if you escape from it by concentrate on doing something to forget that thing, you will
Yeah.
never forget, because once you're not doing that, you think about it.
Okay,
And
then how do you suppose? Okay, so this is
okay,
one option, right? This is one
yeah,
option. Do everything possible to
I will
forget
say
about it.
working on it. I will say
How would you work on it?
I will cry the fuck out of it. I will think a lot of why and why and why, and I will try to understand that person. Why are they doing that? And I will feel pity for that person, and or I will feel pity for myself. I will try to understand everything, and I will try to process since we met and during the fucking relationship, and why is in. So every time I break up with someone, I make sure that I understand what it causing it.
Okay.
So I try to understand why. So then I can work on it. Maybe this time it's not work, but I'm pretty sure that the next guy I met is gonna work because I know what is the problem.
What was wrong with the last one, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
basically,
So
whatever you decide, whatever you understand about that was wrong with the last person, then you'll never
yes,
choose that same thing in the
yes, and you will
future.
not do
Okay.
the same, and you will not do the same mistake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that. I can see
So
how that
that's
would be better to
it.
process than
Yeah,
ignoring the
and you don't
issues.
let it bother you very long. When you're working on it, you understand, and you also understand him. That's why I said you will forgive them, and when you
Mm,
forgive them, then your life will be better, because you are not give a fuck. You really not give a fuck when you forgive someone.
mm,
You will not give a fuck at all.
okay.
So that
Yeah, I
is
get it.
my what my idea of breaking up.
Okay.
Yeah, what we should do,
Then
I think.
sorry, let me just mute this.
Okay, my camera sucks.
Um, yeah, I was gonna say that what would be the process of working through it? You said find out all their and correct me if I'm wrong. Um,
Mm-hmm.
list down all the issues that you had with the relationship, the problems that were there for that guy or girl, in that
Mm-hmm.
guy or girl, and you decide, okay, these are the things, and then you cry about it. Do you talk to friends about it? What if you don't have, what if you don't have
Okay,
friends that you can openly chat with or whatever? How would you
first
deal
of
with it? Sorry, how would you deal with it completely on your own as a single person, as an individual?
I think every person should know themselves first, understand themselves, and really know yourself.
Yeah.
Not fake yourself. Not fake. If you bad, just say it. Admit it that you're bad. If you're good, don't we not talk about the good, right? Because you can keep doing it. But if you're bad, you have to know what you do bad. If you're selfish, you have to know you're selfish. You have to have those things first. And if you have those things, you will not being selfish, and you will understand others, and you will know exactly what you have to do.
Okay.
That's a very, very important. And if you have that, then you will have another perspective for art for that person, and that make you can move on. That make you right. That's what your fucking question.
I think so. But I mean, my part of my question was, I mean, firstly,
Oh, how? Okay.
the self awareness part is a really good idea. But it's something that takes time, obviously, and
Okay.
I'm a
So
huge, yeah.
sorry. Okay. Let me before I forget.
Mm-hmm.
So, but if you don't have that, it's very, very risk. It's very risk if you have to talk with other person. Is that if your friends have that, the under the middle ground shit, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, if you have those person, talk with that person. Normally that person will not say whatever you wanted to hear.
Yeah.
If that person not say shit that you want to hear, you can talk to that person, because they give you another perspective,
Yeah.
and not on your side, and not they're not going to give you a point. And yeah, but if you like to talk with the person who agree with you, I
Mm-hmm.
will not suggest to talk with that person.
But don't you think different people react differently? Like, there's some people who will want to hear it like it is, like as real as it gets, right?
Uh-huh.
And but that's something that might really affect them in a negative way, and nobody wants to hurt
Okay, then it's your problems, it's not someone problems. You talk with them. If they say, okay, go hang yourself, will you do? If you do, that is your fucking problems. It's not them. So you
True.
have to have those. You have to have those kind of thought that they will give you just another perspective. Not they say what you have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be strong first.
Okay.
And I think, to me, I will blame everything on myself. Even they suck, even they cheating on me, but I'm not gonna blame them. That's what is make me like this, because if I blame on myself, then
Mm-hmm.
I know that myself gonna be better. For sure, I would be better. But if I say that I'm good, but every time I go in relationship, a man just keeps cheating on me, then you cannot think that you're good now. You have to think that something went wrong, and how about I really give a shit about what I do? Am I
But
not care them every man enough so they cheating or whatever? Yeah. So if you talking with yourself
yeah.
enough, this shit will not happen. You will not need anybody to go to be with you during the breakup.
So you're basically
And,
saying, sorry.
and you can the breakup period of the breakup was short.
Okay. So you're saying that self-awareness will help you avoid dating shit men and women? It kind of
Yeah,
sounds like a joke, but it's not like it's an
yeah, no,
actual
it's not.
point.
But yeah, but sometimes it can drive somebody crazy, and that's why somebody cannot handle it because it's too painful, and they end up cast their risk or
Mm,
whatever. Then those people need friends, right?
yeah,
Somebody just need people to help, and that cannot help. And also, you can't open yourself hearing someone out.
true.
Yeah, but mostly just listen to yourself and trust whatever
Do you think
you
the
think is work.
period of breakup, like how long do you think it should last? I know it's people can go from like 2 weeks to like 3 years. What do you think do you have an optimal time limit on when you should stop
Okay,
thinking? When you should finally
no, I
move
don't
on?
have. I don't have, because I think it depends on how much you love that person.
True.
And if you love that person so much, no matter how suck he is, you can love for life. You can feel heartbreak for life.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't let that bother you.
True.
You don't let that change your life. You don't let that change your perspective on having a new person in your life.
Yeah.
But you can still love them, and you can still feel heartbreak because how much you love them. So I think, yeah, the problem is not that, but the problem is that you let the break up shit change your perspective, seeing someone new
Mm.
or your life, or yeah, that is toxic shit.
True.
And it's not their problems, it's your problems, and you have to fix it. I think I should open the fucking yeah, so
I,
people can come and talk to me.
I
Yeah.
was I was gonna ask if you have ever considered psychology as a
Yeah. Oh, really? Woo! I will do that here. That's, when we're taking a break, I was thinking that we should have this podcast, and then people can just calling in, tell us the fucking problems, and let's fix it.
Can you imagine how difficult it would be to organize that? Like in terms of technology, like what is happening
You my
today,
best friend, and you are good. I know you're good.
but like it did take 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours to fix it
Yeah.
finally. Um, yeah, I get it. But I mean, I'm a little on the fence about I'm a little divided on your opinion that it's only your fault. Well, you didn't say only your fault, but
No, it's
like
not.
but I don't think it's literally only one person's I don't think
I
that
know,
one
I know.
person should not I don't think that one person should blame themselves entirely
Okay.
because I
I
mean,
think,
yeah,
yeah.
I was just saying that if you are, if you step back, the thing is that if you are going towards one kind of guy, one kind of girl, because you're not aware of your own qualities, you might end up dating the same kind of person again and again and again, and the same thing is gonna happen again and again and again. In that case, it is your fault. But, but if you are aware, maybe you'll choose a better person, but it doesn't always have to end up perfect. They might fuck up some way or the other, and then you'll be like, oh, I'm self aware, but this didn't work.
You took it wrong way when I said blaming yourself. I
Okay,
think when
can you
I
correct?
say that every person should not blaming yourself, but yeah, blaming yourself. Everyone. So then, so if everybody have this,
Mm-hmm.
thinking about it, if everybody have this, then you not go, you not worry about they blaming only me, or we blaming them, because we know, I know that you're gonna blame yourself. He
Yeah,
knows that you're gonna blame yourself, and
yeah,
I know even you say that you a suck is because of you or whatever. I'm
yeah.
gonna go like, yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think it's because of me. So whatever you're gonna say, but yeah, I if we're doing this, then everybody just gonna know what they did. They know, nobody don't know what we did, right?
Yeah.
Like, you can lie to other, you cannot lie to yourself.
Self,
That's the
yeah.
fucking point, right?
Yeah.
So whatever they're gonna say to you, they know. Why you care that they're gonna blame themselves or no? They will.
I think for a lot of us, like, we just want to hurt the person right before we leave.
Yes. Yes, that what you are asking. That's what you're saying. That to me, it sounds like that you just wanna um them up, fuck their mind up, or whatever, or be angry or whatever. But yeah, you can have that, but it doesn't help anything, and it take more time.
Yeah,
And the revenge shit is take more time, and they're gonna be in your mind forever.
I agree. I've dealt with a situation where the person was just trying to hurt me for no bloody reason. And I was like, dude, I mean, you know about this. But like, like just saying mean stuff, rude stuff, and at the end it
Hmm.
got so much that I was like, dude, you're just saying things now. Like
Yeah,
there's no meaning behind it anymore. You're just saying things to mess with my head,
yeah,
which which I would understand maybe if I've like hurt you in a bad way,
yeah,
but I really haven't. So I
yeah.
don't know why, there is a
Because
reason to
okay,
to hurt me
okay.
or the other person.
So to me, those person is hurting. They're hurting, and they don't want to hurt alone. So that's why they try to say shit to hurt other person. Automatic. Mostly, they feel hurt, and they just want to hurt someone else. But if they hurt you and you say that, okay, I blame myself now, what they gonna do? They're gonna keep blaming you? No, they're not, because we take it. We take whatever they say. And to me, I feels like if they tell me thank you for telling me, and I can work on myself, and I can find somebody better, and I can be better for that one. I'm
Hmm.
sorry that I'm be stuck for you, but I will sure that the next one I will be perfect, or I will be better.
Is that
So
a
thank you.
fact? Will you be able to say that calmly to that other person in the moment?
Well, I did.
Okay.
I do. And yeah, it's great to me. It's feeling great, and also
Yeah.
they will feel, they know, because it's very easy to understand them,
Hmm.
because I understand myself.
Yeah.
When I understand myself, I know why I would do that. I do that because
Mm.
of I angry. I do that because I don't want to lose them. I do that because I want to hurt them, and I know how to not giving them those opportunity
Yeah. Okay. Good points.
like that. Mm-hmm.
Makes a lot of sense. Um, do you want to move on to moving on?
Yeah, let's go. to moving on. So the moving on also after this, and I think there is the people who think they move on, but they not. They are circle.
Yeah.
And the people who move on very easy because yeah, whatever. And people who doesn't at all and they know themselves that they doesn't. You think these three type, which one is the toxic one?
Can you tell me again the three
Okay,
things?
so the first things is the people who move on and
Quickly.
they did move on. Yeah, not quickly, but they can move on.
Okay, we have
And the second is that the people who doesn't move on at all and they know that they doesn't move on and they will not move on.
okay, what's the third?
The third is the person they thought they move on, but they not at all.
I feel personally attacked half of this conversation.
You're not. Sorry, dude.
No,
Not
I'm
let
joking.
music emotions
Uh,
snowball.
I would caution that you establish roadblocks to not let negative emotions snowball. It's important to feel the negative emotions to get to the point where you can get to that first stand of accepting the relationship is over, but having breaks, as Zoe put it, keeping your hands busy, take a class or talk with someone who doesn't echo chamber the negative.
Yeah, I understand that. And that's why I'm talking about you escaping from it. You
Mm.
can do that, but only the short amount of time. Not
Oh yeah.
always.
I mean, yeah, you'd only need a short amount of time
Yeah,
of
I
that
agree. Yes.
because that just snowballs into
Yeah.
becoming a bit better.
Yeah, you're right.
Thank you, Mark, for your input.
Thank
I
you, Mr. Mark, VP.
I don't
Nice
know
to
who
meet
he
you.
is, but he seems like
I
a
don't know,
smart
but thank you
person.
so much.
Thank you for your input. Um,
Okay.
yeah. So, what was your question regarding these three people?
Yeah. Who you think is the most pity one? Or you feel sorry for that person? Or and the people who think yeah, what who which one is the pity one?
I
You
mean,
feel
the
sorry for who?
number two and three, right?
And
Because
I said most. The most. Yeah.
the most. It's tough between two and three. I mean,
Yeah. But it's not to me.
okay. Could you give me your opinion first?
Why?
I mean,
You just have to answer.
no, but because
Because
I can't decide between the second or the third. I mean, the
okay,
person who
then
thought
talk.
they moved on but didn't, right?
Mm.
That person, I don't feel really bad for them because well, they are, I'm sure they're like out there and doing stuff because they think they have moved on. And eventually
Exactly.
in the future they will move on because they're doing different activities and stuff like that. They'll probably meet somebody new, something like that.
Okay.
That's one aspect of it. People who don't move on and they know it, I don't feel bad for them because they know facts basically.
So
And
who you feel pity the most?
second, number two.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Talking to you, very interesting.
Thank you.
I like this because I have a very, 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 very different. So a different mind. So I think the third one is the most pity one. Is that they don't know that they move on, that they didn't move on
Okay.
because uh to me as I'm grown up and I have a very best life coach, which is my mom, and I respect what she said, and I think it's true because, okay, to me, the person that doesn't know that they can't move on, they're gonna have I think that, but they say they move on and they think they can move on, but they're not. And then when they have a new relationship, I feel pity for the person that gonna date with that person because you literally not move on and you gonna make the fucking relationship fucked up because you never move on and you will blame the person you date
Yeah.
again and again, and you're gonna keep blaming the person you date again and again and again. But the person who doesn't move on, he he or she knows, and they will not blame the person they're with, but they gonna respect and make her respect that he doesn't move on or she
Mm.
doesn't move on. But that person can have the opportunity to help him to move on,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
But the person who doesn't gonna fuck up the relationship with the new one, to me, and or blame or have a toxic relationship again and again and again because you never know what's causing this. It's because you didn't move on. It's because you still blame those relationship and because that you escape from it and you never work on it. Why don't you just work on it, dude? You know, I have this in my life. I have this, and the guy I'm with now just telling me that it's not my fault. I don't know what relationship you have, but this is not my fault. You have to working on it. You are sick or whatever, and which
Mm.
is kick my mind a lot. It's because I never forgive that motherfucker. It's because I see every fucking man suck. It's because of, I think every man is like that.
Mm.
I cannot move on from that. I cannot move on from the pain
Yeah.
and make me go back and breathe and think about it and forgive that motherfucker and really, really, really move on. And this relationship is not that relationship like that.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think you changed my mind to having pity on number two more,
Yeah.
right? Because yeah, it all comes back to awareness, self or otherwise, right? All comes
Yeah.
back to that you need to understand yourself better and your
Yeah.
relationship better,
Yeah.
and that would actually help you move on and do things a bit better for yourself and your partner eventually,
Yes.
right?
So when this person, Mark VP, say, I love this. When this gentleman say this, so you can have those those time where you try to keep your hand busy and take class or talk with someone. You can have those, but just for a break, you
Yeah,
know?
I think it's a way to jump into understanding things. I mean, you can go one or two extremes, right? You can
Yeah.
either go
Yeah.
crazy and do this for the
Yes.
rest of your
Yes.
life,
Yes.
or you can take this as a starting point,
Yes.
which is good, which takes you away from your problems
Yes. But
initially and then helps you get somewhere. Do you
yeah.
do you remember this conversation I had? God
Okay.
damn
Say
it,
it. Say it.
we
Say
know
it.
way too many people. Um, so when you're actually dealing with a lot of stuff, right, in terms of a
Yeah.
relationship as well, um, and you're in that bubble where you're dealing with all of this shit. You need somebody to pull you out of that
Yes.
problem so you can understand things a bit better. You can look at it from a different area, right?
Yes.
And so something like, the keeping your hands busy and all of this stuff, you maybe need that to pull yourself out of that crap so you can like slow down then, and then you can understand from far away what's actually happening with your life. And after that, it's up to you to choose the right way or the wrong way. As in,
Yes.
the right way,
But
as
not
in,
up to you.
sorry?
but it's not supposed to be up to you. It's supposed to be that, and we should go. It's it should be after you take those break time. I will call all of that snowball and try to escape. You can say it's the break from the working on the breakup, right? But
Yes,
after
yes.
you take a break, you have to come back to deal with the breakup, to deal with really getting off this sick breakup period, right?
No, no, I agree with you. We both agree on that. I
Yeah,
what I
but
meant what I meant is that when you're in the middle of a lot of problems, you need to step out and look at
mm,
those problems from a different perspective. I didn't mean
yeah,
like get out and just run away from them.
yeah.
I,
That's what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
afraid.
yeah. That's what I'm
Mostly,
saying. We agree on that. It's basically you take your time and figure your shit out from outside of the issues so you can understand things better. And you do understand things better when you're not dealing with shit like right in front of you. And that's why you go talk to people about
afraid.
it, right? And they'll give you a perspective that's completely different from your perspective because
Mhm,
they do not have the exact same problem as you.
mhm.
And so they are giving you the perspective that you should have eventually if they're actually, you know, decently
Yeah,
minded and stuff. Yeah.
yes. And the breakup is very sensitive, so I think the person who gonna listen and the person you choose to talk with should be the person that really
Understands you and
no, not understand, but you, because you don't know if they understand or not. But I will give the tips of finding those person to listen is that you is that they have success full with the relationship.
no, I don't
So
believe
those,
that.
huh?
Why do you have to bring up certain things that I just have to disagree with you on then?
Because okay, let me say, because if you're talking with the person that, okay, if you are going through the breakup and you go talk with the person that literally for 10 years I know them, they keep breaking up. Why the fuck you want to talk with that person?
I
But you
agree.
should
That's an
talk with the
extreme.
person who been married for 10 years and you see they eating, they go dining, and they're still happy. You should talk with those.
Okay.
That's the tips.
Okay.
And why you disagree?
That was a joke though.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
So that is tips on finding someone to talk with.
okay.
And if you talk with someone who are very who date no one,
Yeah.
then they're gonna give you like, why are you have to have someone? Your life is better without anyone. And yeah, they're gonna convince you to be alone forever your life. So good for you. You know who you're gonna be with is that motherfucker.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Uh,
So yeah, I love having this conversation. Fuck yeah.
Thank you to people who are staying strong. I don't know who it is, to be honest, but
Well,
thank you
I
for
think
watching for now.
it's a gentleman named Mark VP.
No, I don't
But
think he's still watching.
are you still watching, gentlemen, sir?
Sir, Guantin, are you still watching?
Oh, sir, Mr. Quentin, Mr. Constantine.
Um,
Yeah.
okay.
So I think that's the breakup shit. So after the breakup, then I hope everyone have the very,
No, this was the moving on, by the way.
yeah, but in the breakup shit. Oh, in the moving on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This,
Damn! It's the
what?
last fucking topic.
Yep.
Okay, and then if we work on the moving on, mostly the people who can work on moving on is they have a family, they have a kid. together and they have to working on it. Because if they're not working on it, how their kid gonna be, right?
Why do they have to have kids right now? Like,
I say mostly the people have to work. The people who work on the moving on, like who work on the breakup, mostly they having kids because they have to.
oh no, moving on as in like moving on from the relationship. Sorry, I should have worded these better. Moving on from the relationship as in like, okay, like um like for example, a person says, "Oh, I'm never dating a girl
Why
again."
different? Why is that different with the people who married and have kids and they break up?
No,
Why
no,
is that
it's
different?
not. It's not. I think there's a miscommunication here. Um,
Because
it
okay,
basically it's okay. If I break up with somebody, then I have to learn how to live without that somebody. And that for me is moving on. Now, if it's, if there are kids involved and things like that, then sure, no issues, but you have to move on around those responsibilities as well, right? But
mm-hmm,
at the end of the day, you do have to concentrate on your own well-being, right?
yeah,
And not just give your,
and those people need the moving on too.
yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, yes, with kids and family like that, it gets really complicated, obviously. But
Yeah.
I'm talking about like, if you're just moving on as a couple who doesn't have kids or something like that. But obviously, we can talk about people with kids as well, of course.
No, because we already say it. We already talk about it. This is also it's the same shit. Even if you have a kids, then you have to just work on the breakup shit and moving on more.
Yeah,
Yeah, and you have to, right? But we already say it's the same shit. We just have to move on, like whatever we say. We not escape from it. How the fuck the people who have kids can escape from it, right? So
true.
we don't talk about it because it's whatever we saying that they have to do, that I think they should do, is that they're not escape from it and they're working on it.
Yeah.
Because especially when they have kids, because when they have kids and they just escape from it, man, how the kids gonna be, right? How they gonna leave? So that suck. But
I mean, we have a suggestion. Burn everything and enjoy the warmth of the fire. I mean, that is a
okay,
possibility as
let me
well.
find fucking oil and I'll burn it now.
But
Yeah, so I think that mostly the people who escape from it and have the problems with the breakup is the people that doesn't have kids and they just a couple, right? So I don't worry about the people who have kids because they have to work on it. They will not escape, or like it's very small amount of the people who gonna escape from it.
yeah, I actually, again, know too many people, but I actually know of one person who's, can't mention this.
Who what? Who escape from it? And they
Yeah.
have kids?
Or at least is trying to escape from it, or does not want to bear responsibility of having a kid anymore.
Yeah. The,
Which
the,
is crazy to be honest, but it's something that's happening in the world. And
yes.
if I know somebody who's actually doing this, then I'm sure there's thousands of other hundreds of thousands of people who are doing the same thing, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just, yeah, I don't have much to say about it.
Yeah. Yeah, the breakup it suck, but if you're working on it, then your life is better, and you wish for their life better. Why the fuck we want that person to not have a happy life, right? If we love them, then if the breakup is good for us, then just have working on it.
Okay, you sound like a complete angel here. I don't believe that shit. Like
Really?
let's talk
Why I
about
can't do it? Why
like
I can't do it?
no, no, I'm
I
just
want to
I'm
do it.
just asking
To be
like,
honest, is that I'm talking with you, not other person.
sorry?
Like to be honest, is that I'm talking to you specifically to you because you are the third kind of person who think you move on, but you're not. Okay?
Um,
Yeah.
fuck
That.
you. Um,
Yeah.
no, but my question is that, when you talk about like, oh, wish them all the best and stuff like that, it's like, no, that's not always possible. I mean, you have
Yeah.
to be really grounded mentally.
I am.
You have to
I
be
am.
No, I'm not saying it to you directly. I'm just saying a
Oh.
person has to be really freaking grounded to
Yes.
be
Yes.
able to accept it.
Yes.
That if you have your heart literally broken, like you don't want another person to be happy until you become better,
Yeah. Until you become better. Yes.
right? So you want that
Yes.
other person to suffer to an extent as well.
And when I say it, and when I'm talking about this, is that you being better. You gotta be better. That's why you don't give a fuck about them.
Yeah. But what about the grieving period, the mourning period, the time during which you are like feeling like shit? I mean, you say just accept that on yourself as much
Yeah,
as
but no,
possible.
no, not only that, but like the gentlemen say, take class and keep your hand busy and talk with someone who doesn't echo chambers the negative.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's just the way. Right there. Right, gentlemen? We already talking about it, but you not follow. Because you are the third one.
Okay. Let's not get personal here at the
I'm
very end of
sorry.
this
I'm
podcast.
sorry. Because you
Okay,
just say it
okay, we have to
hours
go now.
ago.
Thank you for watching.
What? No, 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 no.
No, I get it. I have been probably all three. That's the thing. It's not a characteristic though. It's not a personality trait. So while I'm laughing about it, I know for a fact that I have probably been all three from that list. Which
Yeah.
is why which is why it's like, different kind of relationships, different kinds of period of time in your life,
Yeah.
it
But we
changes
talk
with that.
extremely breakup. To be honest, I'm talking about the extreme breakup when you are really love that person and you have to break up. But yeah, there is a fine relationship where you hook up for 2 months and you like them and it sucks to break up. That shit is fine. Everybody can handle it.
Okay.
Yeah. But if we have an extreme breakup, then yeah, I think. Oh, we didn't mention this. The working on it. You can talk to the psychology
Psychologist.
doctor. Yeah, right. Psychologist. That also help, right?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, it does.
If the world, if that shit doesn't exist in the world, I'm gonna be the first bitch doing it.
Just being a psychologist.
Yeah.
No, it's something you should look into actually if you want, but I mean, for me I've been told that I can help fix people's problems as fucked up as I have been in the past life. But it's all about having conversations and learning from people's experiences. So maybe you can be really good in one topic, I can be really good in another topic, and we
Yeah.
can both have the exact same results, which is why when I have people over in this podcast, it's
Yeah.
like people were from different parts of the world and different life
Mhm.
experiences. They can come together and actually talk about something that
Yeah.
will help
Like,
somebody else in the future, like
I think.
like this gentleman who wants to burn everything.
Yeah, like to me, this podcast is we talking about a topic where I'm very comfortable to talk. But I think the next one is gonna be the topic that you are comfortable. Is that you better than me because of the schedule shit, the believe in yourself, the working. I don't know the things that you are very good at. I really want to talk about it on podcast. The next one.
Sure, we'll schedule something and figure it out. But um,
Yeah.
I think I'm really good with relationships. I'm joking. Probably not. Yeah, but yeah, we can figure something out, like have a schedule, because I would love to have you over here like once every week at least, if that's possible.
Once every week, that's little.
Okay, we'll figure something out.
Okay, like
Work
just
relationship.
just the people who watching this, just let us know that you having fun watching, or you just find out very very loud, which I'm not gonna care, and I'm sorry, I'm not sorry, but yeah, I
No,
think
that's good. So we're finally done with these topics, right? So
yeah.
the relationships and everything. Good. If there's a topic in the future similar to this, do let me know. And until then, for now, we can talk about what our viewers are have talked about. We can maybe mention that in detail, unless you have to go.
No, I
You
don't
know.
have to go, but I want to talk with one of my friends personally.
So, Mr. Mark,
But yeah,
what do you
we can talk, and this time is for the viewer. If the viewer have any question, or the
yeah.
viewer have any topic that you want us to talk about, to fight about, just let us know, because I'm ready for it. I'm fucking ready for it. For
So,
the
so yeah,
2000
what is this
watching.
work relationship thing? Like, they're just two words, but can you please put it in context?
What?
No, Mr. Mark mentioned
Uh,
work relationship, so I'm just curious, like, what that means.
work
I
relationship.
recommend talking about the next episode, talking about, okay, about work relationships.
What does that mean?
Do you mean like work relationships as in
A
offices?
co-worker?
How
How
to
to deal
deal
with
with
people
people
at
at
work?
work you don't get along with?
Oh, I'm very good at it. I'm very good at it. I'm fucking good at it. And
That's
I've been
actually a
saying
good
you,
topic.
why not talking with me? Oh, sorry. That personal.
How to find mentorships. That's actually really good. Thank you, Mr. Wok.
Thank
Um,
you.
I mean, one really quick one about how to deal with people at work you don't get along with.
Put a
Uh,
mask.
if you
Find
if
those masks.
sorry,
Put a mask and find those masks.
no, you find their car or bike and you take sugar
I
and
love that. I love that. We going with that.
and you basically like put it in their engine oil in the oil thing, right? And
Mm-hmm.
you still won't get along with them, but it will help you find happiness within.
No, 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 don't fucking listen to him then. Oh, sorry.
Uh,
You are giving a bad advice to the gentleman over there.
to the gentleman over there. Mentorships, finding
Okay, okay.
mentorships.
Thank you so much for telling me this. For the people who just coming, seeing this live, it's very, very fun. It's very, very fun conversation right here. Very fun podcast, and just fucking listen to it. It's fun that we are yelling and we are fighting over the conversation. It's really good.
You don't get
We
along.
doing like a we do it the first time, but we do it like a professional.
True. No, this was pretty decent. And this was
Mm-hmm.
actually very good. But
Yeah.
how to find mentorships. Okay. Yeah, so two topics here. We'll work on it. So we'll work on it. We'll see what we can come up with.
Sorry, and are you sure you don't want the next topic to be with how to deal with a hot girlfriend at home? Are you sure, sir?
That should be a personal podcast that maybe you and the gentleman can have uh, on your own, not on this channel, please. I do not want a complete war. He's like,
Nah.
nah. Oh,
No,
I
okay.
love this guy.
Back.
um, but
Okay.
yeah, like, there's a bunch of to be honest, like, there's a bunch of topics that I've thought about as well. Like, um,
Okay.
we could
Can tell.
have no, I don't have it. I'm just speaking
I
off my
have it.
mind right now. Like, we can have stuff like, setting up, good routines for yourself. So, like, helping how to work on yourself basically, the best way possible. So, setting up routines, schedules, diets, things like that. Um,
Dad, what you good at? I want to talk about it.
sure. Um,
Okay, and then for the fan clubs that I'm gonna spoil the topic that I wanted to talk. Can I? What I
now?
wanted to do? Yeah, can I spoil the topic the next time, the next time that we're going to do podcast together?
Oh, do it.
Uh, is that I want to do the podcast that people can just say something for us to talk about, whatever. What you think about this? What you think about this? And then we can just talk
I think that's
about.
a great idea, but we need to do a few podcasts so people
Yeah,
know what
so
kind
we
of
have those
stuff.
people.
Yeah, like I mean, it's gonna be more people. It's gonna be even if it's not a lot of people. It's like um
We have like 2 million views. What else were you talking about?
that is true. No, like at the end, I want us to cover broad topics first, like two or three, before we do that, because then people
Yeah.
can actually message in or something and can ask us, certain things like,
So we will talk every time about this topic. So people are looking forward to it. So
yeah, yeah. So there's
if
that.
we have enough view, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna make a very, very fun topic to talk. A
Yeah,
very fun podcast that you and us can have a good time.
yeah,
We
of
can
course.
do like what is that called? Okay, let me think about it. Move on, move on, move on. Forget about it.
No, that's about it though. I mean, I think if I had time for editing and stuff, it would be really interesting to like cut up this podcast and publish it different places, but I do not have time for that shit. So I'm gonna post this on, well, it's already on Facebook.
You
I'm
know,
gonna post it on my page on Facebook. You're welcome to do the same if you want. On yours, there's YouTube, there's Twitch.
not you're welcome. You say it wrong. You have to.
Okay, you have to
Okay,
do it.
do
But
it.
I'll send you the file and stuff so you can, yeah.
Mm,
But should we
we
end it
already did.
now?
Okay.
Yeah?
I look pretty. I don't want to eat it, but okay. But I want to talk with my friends. I want to really talk with my friend. So yeah, we should.
Okay. Take care of yourself. Thank you so very much for watching, people. This was
Yeah.
Miss Karen.
Bye.
Um,
Bye.
Always at war with herself and a few other people in her life, which is always entertaining to see. You might have seen it today.
Yes,
Just
and don't
a
forget if
just a
you
little speck of it. Um, yeah, go ahead.
and selling selling the KBK
How
before
much
we
are
leave.
you, how much do we sell you for? I'm joking. I am going to list down Karen's company's information. This
Yes.
is this is her really nice logo, and this is her information. I'm gonna put this on Roll's eyes so hard. Exactly, Mark. Um, just shut your phone, Mark. Just shut your phone because you're about to get a lot of calls. Um,
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So this is the information, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna put
No
the
need.
sorry?
No put information. People can just pause and then yeah,
No,
take care
no.
of it.
I'll have it on the description in a
Oh,
bit.
great.
So people can contact her if they want to hire some talent in Phuket for singing or something like that. She's a live music manager and singer, so there is that. And Karen, next time we could maybe start with a song of yours. That would be interesting.
No, I do live.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean.
Oh, start with me playing live. That what you mean?
Something like that. But
Oh,
we'll figure it out.
cool.
We will figure that out. This show is gonna get better and better and better with age, just like fine wine. Um, right? Fine
So
wine.
yeah, we are
Um,
what? We what? Going to say goodbye. We are.
yes. Do you have any last ending messages? Because they're tired of listening to me. You have any?
They never tired of a sexy me.
Sure. Yeah. Do you want to say anything at the very end before we log out?
Oh me? No. Bye bye, Mr. Mark VP. I feels like we can be together forever.
Friends, best
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Love
get it.
you. Bye.
I would suggest get a room, people. Um, but
Okay.
anyways, it was nice chatting with you, Karen, and thank you for everybody who was watching. This was absolutely wonderful, and we will catch you guys later,
Bye.
hopefully soon with a different number of topics and
Yeah.
same guest and
Yeah.
with a real official name. This was the Psychological Maniacs
Woo!
Newsviews episode 5X because I think it's episode 60. Take care, people. Bye bye.
Bye.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Bye bye. Peace.
Peace.